Ever heard the terms democracy and democratic republic and wondered if they're just the same thing? Well, you're not alone. These two political concepts often get tangled up in conversation, creating a web of confusion. Sure, they both revolve around the idea of citizens having a say in governance, a shared belief in the power of the people. But the way they realize this power, well, that's where things diverge. In the world of politics, words matter. And in this case, the difference between a democracy and a democratic republic is all about the journey from the ballot box to policy implementation. It's about how citizens' voices are heard and how their will is enacted. So, no, they're not identical twins in the political landscape. They're more like distant cousins, each with their own unique family traits. It's like comparing apples and oranges. They might both be fruits, but they're certainly not the same thing. So, what is a democracy? Let's peel back the layers. Imagine a system of government where every citizen has a direct say in the laws that govern them. This, in essence, is democracy. It's like a huge town hall meeting where every voice counts equally. Picture ancient Athens, the birthplace of democracy. Here, citizens would gather in the agora, or public square, to vote on each and every law. It was a place where the voice of the common man was as significant as that of the nobleman. This system has its beauty. It's about direct citizen involvement. It's about every individual having a say in the decisions that shape their lives. It's the embodiment of the phrase, power to the people. But like any system, it's not without its flaws. The potential for mob rule exists, where the majority can trample the rights of the minority. It also poses practical challenges. Imagine trying to get millions of citizens to vote on every single law in a vast country. That's a logistical nightmare. So, democracy is a system where citizens have the power to shape their government directly. It's a system that values every voice, but also grapples with the complexities of balancing majority rule and minority rights, and the practicalities of large-scale implementation. Democracy, then, is about citizens having a direct hand on the steering wheel of government. Now, onto the democratic republic. It's not just a fancy term, I promise. A democratic republic is a form of government where citizens have the power to elect their representatives. These representatives in turn vote on laws and make decisions on behalf of the people. It's kind of like a relay race where one person passes the baton to the next. Let's take the United States as an example. Here, citizens elect members of Congress and the president. These elected officials then make decisions that shape the nation, carrying the baton, if you will. One of the major benefits of this system is its efficiency. It's like having a dedicated team to sort through the complexities of governance. Additionally, the elected representatives can bring a diverse range of views and perspectives to the table, fostering a richer dialogue. However, like anything, it's not without its drawbacks. There can be a potential disconnect between the elected officials and the citizens they represent. This is where the responsibility of the citizens comes in, to keep their representatives accountable and ensure their voices are heard. So, a democratic republic is like hiring a professional driver. You choose who it is, but they're the one who actually takes the wheel. Now that we've taken this journey, let's revisit our apples and oranges. In the grand orchard of governance, we've tasted two distinct flavors: democracy and democratic republic. You see, democracy is like a crisp apple, where citizens bite directly into decision-making, voting on laws themselves. It's raw, direct, and it's all about the power of the individual vote. On the other hand, a democratic republic is like a juicy orange. It's a system where citizens elect representatives who peel through the complexities of lawmaking on their behalf. It's indirect, but it works to ensure that everyone's voice is heard, even when the issues are complex. Both systems, though different in their approach, are rooted in the same fertile soil of citizen participation. They aim to give each of us a say in the decisions that shape our society. So, whether it's apples or oranges, democracy or democratic republic, what matters is that the power ultimately lies with you, the people. Before we wrap up, we'd like to remind you of the power you possess. Just like in the democratic systems we've discussed, your voice matters here too. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit the like button. It's a simple click for you, but it helps us a lot. And if you want to keep exploring the vast orchard of knowledge with us, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's your vote of confidence that allows us to continue creating insightful content. Remember, every like, every subscription, every comment is your way of participating in this digital democracy. So go ahead, engage, empower yourself, and let's continue this journey of learning together.